What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one is going to be a pretty exciting one. So this is another PSA preview submission video, and before I do get into that, I just have a couple of announcements just really quick. So first announcement is we are getting very close to 1,900 subscribers, and I am running a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I will have a really awesome giveaway. Part of that is taking place here on YouTube, and part of that is taking place on Instagram. So I will link that in the description, that video for the 2,000 subscribers. So make sure you go ahead and check that out if you haven't, and if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And then the second announcement is, if anyone out there has Panini rewards points, hit me up if you would be interested in trading. So I am looking to get some Panini rewards points. And like I said, if you are interested in trading, definitely hit me up on my email or Instagram. And with that out of the way, like I said, we have a PSA preview submission video coming. So I actually recorded this video yesterday, which was Thursday, and the submission was due, or it is due on Saturday, which is tomorrow. So I had to go ahead and get those cards shipped out. But I was also waiting on something that Clay sent me in the mail. That is who I use to do these group submissions. So the name is Clay Cards on Instagram, and he sent me his business card so I could show that guy, or show that to you all, so you guys would have all of his information. So there you go. You can take a screenshot of that, or I will also have this all this information down in the description. So he does really good PSA group submissions. So I actually have 4 separate submissions with him at PSA right now, and then I have gotten 2 submissions back, I believe 7 or 8 cards, and I have yet to get anything other than a 10. So as you can see, we have 2 of the bigger cards in my collection back there, an Optic Luka, which has absolutely exploded to over $1,000, and then the Trey Silver, which last time I checked was around 500. So sending cards to PSA is very exciting and something that I am really enjoying doing. So I should have a lot of videos coming of future submissions, and then cards that I'm gonna be getting back from PSA soon. So definitely be on the lookout for more videos coming soon. And now that we have this intro out of the way, we'll go ahead and do the giveaway from the last video, and then we will get into our preview PSA submission. All right guys, so we are ready to do the giveaway. And if you saw my previous video, you know that it was one of my better Prism football openings. So I decided that since it was so awesome, I would have 3 cards up for the giveaway, and the winner would get all 3. So we have this JJ Watt, we have the green Jerry Rice, and then we have the insert of Travis Kelce. So we don't need to do the random on this one. We're just gonna be having one winner with all cards. So let's copy the link to our video, and then we'll paste that over here. And let's see how many comments we have. So 63 comments, so pretty good. And then let's see who's gonna win these cards. Just hold them up there. And that is gonna be West Coast Cards 42. And he said, sweet hits. So I appreciate you watching and leaving a comment and supporting the channel. And you have 1 week to send me an email with your address, and I'll get those cards shipped out. And now let's go ahead and get back to our PSA preview submission video. All right guys, so we got the giveaway out of the way. Now we're ready to go ahead and get into this, these cards that I'm sending to Clay to send to PSA. So I've come up with my system here. I think I'm gonna send about 10 cards per month. Like I said, Clay runs submissions to PSA about once a month. So I think what I'm gonna do is send him about 10 cards, give or take maybe 1 or 2 every month. And that way I should start to have quite a few steady cards coming back from PSA. And I do actually have 4 separate group submissions with Clay at PSA right now. They have all been entered in the system. So here within probably a month or so, I should start getting some steady returns from PSA. So that is pretty exciting. So I'm excited to see what those cards do come back as. But real quick, I do have just a super quick mail day, just 2 cards. 1 card I already took out of the package, I got a couple days ago, and it is a Landry Shamet out of Contenders Optic. This is numbered to 149. I actually have another one of these, so I went ahead and doubled up on this because it is just too cheap. I picked this up on eBay for like $8, plus like $3 for shipping. So, I mean, that's just too cheap for a Landry Shamet on card, rookie auto. He's on the Clippers. He's been starting. He might not start once Paul George is healthy, but he is on the Clippers. They got a good shot at winning the title. And if they do make a playoff run and he plays well, his prices are gonna go up. So went ahead and picked up another one of those. Like I said, just too cheap. And then let's take a look at this card. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that because I'm leaning towards, if that looks good, I'm gonna send that to PSA. So as you can see, I have 2 stacks here. This is the stack that I have decided I'm gonna send to PSA. And then these were the close calls that I really had trouble deciding. Like I said, I wanted to narrow it down to about 10. So these are probably going to be sent to PSA in the future. So just real quick, I'll go over these. I won't spend too much time on these because I'll probably be sending these, like I said, in the future. So we have a Wendell Carter Jr. Silver Prism. So I already have one of these at PSA, and I want to eventually get more of those as PSA 10s. So that one will definitely be going in the future. Then this one I considered the red cracked ice Gardner Minshew. I think this one is in pretty good shape, but he is actually not starting anymore for the Jags. So I think I have time on this one. There's no rush to get that one sent to PSA. So we're gonna hold off on that one. Same here, Will Grier has not played for the Panthers this year, so no rush on this one. So I do really love this card. I'm gonna send it in the future for sure, just so I have this ready if and when he does get a shot to start. So this one will be ready to go. I think the centering and everything on this one looks awesome. And then we have a red, white, and blue Kyler. So I do have 2 of these. If you saw my video from yesterday, I did pull 2 of these. I think this one is just centered just a tiny bit better. So I'm gonna hold off on this one and just send one for now. Then we have a LeBron Select Courtside. This is not the silver, just the base. But anything PSA 10 LeBron definitely skyrockets in value. So we'll probably be sending this in the future, but again, no rush on this one. So holding off for now. And then this one is this is a Charizard, obviously, Pokemon card. This is out of the Hidden Fates 10, and this is a promo card. So you actually get this one for free. So it's not really rare or anything, but I would just really like to have some Charizard cards in the future as PSA 10s. I think those are super cool, and there is always value as in Charizard PSA 10s. So that one will be getting sent in the future as well. And then James Madison out of Prism. He's one of the better scorers in the Premier League. This one is a Blaster exclusive, numbered to 109, if you can see that. So this one's a hair off center. Same with another soccer card that I'm sending over here, but just decided to hold off on that one. Like I said, I had to make some cuts. It is $11 per card, so that adds up very quickly. So Tim Tebow, again, not a ton of value. This isn't a super valuable card. I just think it would be one that would be cool to be a PSA 10. So that's the Purple Shimmer from this year's Bowman Chrome. Hold off on that. Same thing with Drew Lock. Same thing as that I mentioned with Will Grier. Hasn't played, so no rush on this one. And that one's just a base, not a silver. And then we have, I'll just mention these 2 together. Noah Fant, first off the line. Ryan Finley. Not having crazy years or anything, so not really, as of right now, there wouldn't be a ton of value in grading those, so gonna hold off on those. So that is the pile that almost made the cut, but will probably be getting sent in the future. And now we'll get into this card, so I'm super excited to see this. This was a recent eBay pickup, and it's something that I have been looking for quite a while, and these are very rare. And I'm hoping it looks good. Whoops, bump the camera. So it is an Obsidian Wendell Carter Jr., and this is not the one from Chronicles. So this is the actual Obsidian version. And this one is, as you can see there, this is the red, which is numbered to 5. So 5 of 5. So this one could end up being a pretty big card. I think Wendell Carter, his sophomore season, has been playing awesome. I think he is going to be a double-double machine. So let's take a close look at this. The centering on this one looks pretty good. I don't think the centering would be an issue. Honestly, the corners looked really good too. I think I will probably be giving this one a shot. See what Clay says on the surface. And that's another good thing about Clay, is you send him cards and he does all the work necessary. He looks them over, and if he doesn't feel like they would get a good grade, he will let you know and just not even send them. So that's one of the good things about Clay. So I think this one's, I'm gonna give this one a shot. So there's one. And like I said, I mean, this one's numbered 5 of 5. So I'm gonna, just assuming these cards all come back as PSA 10s, I would say this one would easily be over $100 as a PSA 10, 5 of 5. Same thing here. Some of the base prisms, a Lamar base prism from last year, Lamar Jackson is over $100 right now. So red, white, and blue Kyler, I would say that would easily be over $100 as a PSA 10. So not too much to say about that. Everyone knows about the red, white, and blues. So there's a couple $100 right there. And then we have a Christian Pulisic from Prism Breakaway. This is the bronze, numbered to 20. So super short print here. And this one is just a hair off center, but that is really common with this year's Prism Soccer. So I'm just kind of hoping that PSA overlooks that. If the rest of the card is in really good shape, I'm hoping that the centering is not a huge deal because it is a hair off center, but I'm gonna give that one a shot. Christian Pulisic is gonna be super popular in the future in America, and he's been playing awesome in the Premier League. So we're gonna give that one a shot. And then next we have, like I said earlier, Prism Base Lamar is going for over $100 right now. And I have one just sitting here. And then I also do have one at PSA right now being graded. But like I said, over $100. So we're gonna send that one in. So right there, those 4 cards, I would say easily are over $400. And then let me start from the bottom here. So the next 3 cards are all Luka Optics. And as we all know, the Luka Optic Holo has absolutely skyrocketed recently. This card is minimum right now $1,000, and it might be over $1,000 right now. So these have also gone up quite a bit in value. I didn't realize how valuable they had, or how much they had shot up, until I looked the other day, and these are selling for over $100, just the base optics as PSA 10s, which is crazy. So I have 3 that are pretty well centered. I do have a couple more of these, but the centering's off, and I don't think they would really have a shot to 10. So I'm gonna hold off on those, not send those. So we do have 3. So there's another over $300 right there. And then again, if the optics bases are over 100, you know the Prism is. So Prism base, Luka, going for easily over $100 as a PSA 10. So we are sending that one. And then the last 2 cards are some more Lukas. This one is a Select Phenomenon. This is not the silver, so not numbered to 99, just the base. But I would say this one might not be $100, but I would say easily 70, 75 bucks here. So not too bad ROI. And then the Shock from Optic. I believe this was out of the Target Mega Box. I could be wrong on that. It's been quite a while since I opened that, but I did pull this myself. I actually pulled that one myself too, which is super awesome. Makes it even better if you pull it yourself. But this is the Shock, and this one is also easily over $100. So there you go. There are the 10 cards that, I believe that's 10, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, those are the 10 cards that made the cut. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did I make the right choices? If you think I should have sent any of these in the pile over here, let me know. I'd love to hear your all's thoughts. And like I said, I use Clay cards for these submissions, and all of his information will be in the description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely stay tuned. I'll plan on doing this a lot more in the future, but that is gonna do it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.